It's official right now that Sinach and Frank Edward, for now, have left Christ Embassy. It's shocking, anyways. Honestly, it's shocking as you're feeling. That's how I'm feeling. Yes, they left. They left you guys. So the one that even shocks me the most is even Frank Edward. Oh. Frank Edward that will always say, "Oh, thank God for Pastor Chris, how she did this. If it wasn't Pastor Chris, I wasn't eating food and this and that." And all of a sudden, while I was hearing these things, it sounded like rumor to me at first. And then I got to his page on Instagram and I saw it well updated there. Musical director, right? House on the Rock Church. And I'm like, wow. It was shocking. It was disappointing. It was surprising. Now, don't come for me and say, why would it be disappointing and all that? It's disappointing because these guys had where they were coming from. And let me tell you, people, right now, I can see the reason why they are not even making it anymore. Yeah, try this too. I heard Ada, Moses Bliss, and the rest are also among. I'm not really that sure. But you see Frank Edward, you see Sinach. Those two are the ones that will keep shocking me as far as I'm alive. I never believed it that a day will come that Sinach will leave Christ Embassy, will leave Pastor Chris. Like, men strong go. Is the power of Bola is men no for you. I could remember that time growing up when Sinach was singing and you could feel anointing. And that time I'll be like, oh, why is it that this auntie don't want to get married now? They'll say she will now say she doesn't want to marry, she wants to sing like this because she feels marriage is going to be a distraction to her ministry, this and that. She was going everywhere all over the world with Pastor Chris. And Pastor Chris was showcasing her to the world. She was trained. Yes, she's gifted, but she was trained. A lot of money, a lot of resources went into these people you're seeing. It's not that they became very big like that. Pastor Chris invests so much in Love One Music Ministry. That's why you see them like that. When they come out, they do song, everybody will be like, wow. He invests so much on these people. Only for Sinach to get married. When Sinach was getting married, I was like, why now? They said she's getting married to a pastor in church. And I'm like, okay. Sinach got married. Small. Sinach started leaving the church. Like, Sinach was no more ministering the way she does like that again. And I'm like, maybe she's pregnant. My dear Lord, it's not pregnancy. She comes on and off, on and off. Sometimes Pastor Chris will even want her to minister in church. And he'll be like, where's Sinach? I want to hear Waymaker. Sinach will not be in church. And they'll say she's absent. Oh, what about her husband, Pastor Joe? Pastor Joe is absent. And he'll be like, okay, just tell them I want to see them anyways. After now. And so many of them, the same way, until these guys were suspended. After suspension, from there, they ran away. They ran away. I know church can come with a lot of politics and all that. I know they might be, angry with Pastor Chris for maybe one or two things. He's human. Everybody make mistakes. He's not perfect as well. I'm not saying he's perfect. But they're now leaving the church in the way they did. I'm like, okay, let me see. And recently I saw a video where the House on the Rock Geo was introducing Sinach as someone who has made so many gospel musicians from the church she used to be. And I'm like, wow, are you serious? This is serious right now. Wow, it's making sense. Oh, she's gone. Now she's in House on the Rock Church. Wow. It shocked me. But anyways, one thing I like about Christ Embassy is that it didn't stop anything. Christ Embassy has a very strong ministry when it comes to music, and they are doing so well. It's just that this thing that happened there taught Pastor Chris a very big lesson. That now he had to modernize a lot of things. Now everything now gets standard because you have to break these people's wings. If not, they'll come and use you and give it. So now he has done it in ways, he has managed it his own way. But my own is, how would you, a pastor, marry somebody like Sinach and remove her from church? Oga, you are there for the money, for what they work. What are you doing for a living? Now, don't say IT this, IT that. Which app you don't produce? And one thing with all these sisters that men successfully remove you from church, you don't know that these men will disappoint you. A man that does not know that this thing is called betrayal, he will betray you. You see, baby mama, expect it in quantum. I'm telling you, you will see betrayal because even when you are angry, that your husband is supposed to be telling you, no, wait, come on, let's do this like this, let's do this like this. But when you see in cases like this that the man is just adamant doing all these things they're doing, just like she was husband is there doing my baby this, my baby that. Oh God, leave that thing. Leave that thing. One thing again, this thing is doing is one thing is causing right now is a lot of people are beginning to see gospel music as, oh, so these people are doing it even for money. Like me right now, I listen to their songs, but anytime I want to even come to the consciousness that, oh, this song was done by Frank Edward or by Mercy Chinwo or by Sinach, I just fast forward it and go to something else. I get anointing when I sing their songs, but when I remember them, their life, I be like, oh, no, I'm disappointed in these guys. Come on. How far? Sinach after Waymaker. She just sang so many songs. How many do you know? You can never bite the finger that fed you. You can't. If these guys, we am angry with these guys. If these guys had maybe opened their own church, because they are pastors, if these guys had opened their own church, it would have been different. But them living now, going from one place to the other, to go and be serving under their ministry one thing, all because you had issues with your former church. It's totally off here. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you. Now a lot of things are happening. Okay, as a husband, see that's in natural message. Come and address the public because there's a way people are beginning to look at your wives. They will not do it. Oh, but when it comes to we are going for show, they are the one that will be managing the money. I question their salvation even. They are not good people to reckon with. They've gone from ministry to business. They've gone from it, and we are here. We are watching. We are looking at it, man. We're just looking at it. But it's shocking, anyways.